Hello and welcome to the Guru Show. My name is Joni Ozeka and welcome to my Chelsea versus Bayer Leverkusen review. The game has just finished and Chelsea's season has now started. We've just played our first pre-season game of the season, and what can I say? It looks like we have started just where we left off against PSG in the final of the Club World Championship. A very good first performance. They definitely look sharp. There was going to be a bit of interest to see how we were going to play, considering such a short break, just 3 weeks. The players only come back on Monday. And yeah, a very good starting point. But before I get into the review, I want to say, if this is a channel that you've known from the past or something you've just stumbled across now, I will be reviewing every Chelsea game this season. Previews, reviews, all the latest news. You know the crack. Been doing this long enough now. I am the original Chelsea YouTuber, been around since 2012, and yeah, I'm back and I'm going to be staying back for this season. So hopefully you subscribe, hopefully you enjoy the videos, and hopefully it's something that you enjoy. But now let's get in to the review, and let's just start with the main man. Let's just start with what we want to talk about, and it is Estevao. What a debut for such a young player. He's only just turned 18, big money move from Brazil, and he has just lit up Stamford Bridge at the age of 18, got his first goal. But that's just, you know, the stats. What we will say is that every time he touches the ball, he is absolutely fucking electric. And if this is the starting point, where he's going to go is just, it's incredible. And you don't want to, a lot of people will say, oh, it's the first preseason game of the season, you're against the Leverkusen team that are not what they used to be. But the fact of the matter is, that was special. Yes, there will be ups and downs. There will be some bumps in the road. But from where we have just started and from what he's done in Brazil and what he's doing now in that game, it's hard not to get excited about this player. I think he's going to go right to the fucking very top, just like Harry Redknapp once said about Frank Lampard. And it is exciting times at Chelsea. Whether, you know, the pundits want to keep playing us down, they want to keep saying that we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. The fact of the matter is, I don't give a fuck what Jamie Carragher says. This is a young and exciting team. We are the world champions, and today we've shown that. They've got a certain swagger about them now. And yeah, it was definitely a very good start to the season in terms of a pre-season game. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens against AC Milan. I think we'll probably see a completely flip in the team sheet. He started Jorgensen today in goal. I think you'll see Sanchez come back in. I think Jorgensen had a good game today. Seems to put on a little bit of muscle, which is obviously good as well. But I think going into the season, Robert Sanchez will still be the Chelsea number one. Whether you like him or not, you think it's the right decision or not, I think that is where Chelsea is going to be going. I think Gusto played well. He's seems to be finding his form again. I think he done well at the back end of the Club World Championship, and today was solid. Josh Ashimpong, I think he was good, very good in times. I think he made one mistake in the second half that could have cost us when he tripped over the ball, but overall he was solid. Trevor Chalobah, what I will say is that it was a little bit of a worry in many ways. I just don't see Chalobah as a left centre back. I think that, you know, he's very one-sided. He's great with his right foot, but I think he looked a little bit awkward at times as the left centre back, and I think that is going to have to be a position that Chelsea may have to look into. Or they play Hato there, who come on for Cucurella in the second half, and he looked very good. Stepped straight in and looked very good. Another player that definitely impressed me as well was Dario Sogu. You know, it was just like Caicedo being on the pitch, plays very much like him, a bit more stockier, a little bit more to him. But what I will say is that he definitely was, for me, the player of the second half. Moises Caicedo, again, was dominant when he was on the pitch. He played the first half and come off for the second half. But, you know, you get what you know what you're going to get from Caicedo. It's just the way that he is. Andre Santos, I thought, played well. He's definitely, I think, going to be more of an Enzo Fernandez substitute. I know we got Xavi Simons meant to be coming in. So that'd be interesting to see what happens with there. But we've got a long season. We're going to have a lot of games. And I think having someone like Andre Santos around the team is going to be essential, especially with people like Romeo Lavia that does struggle to stay fit. Cole Palmer, again, sensational. I think him and Estevao are going to be a joy to watch. Midway through the first half, there was this pass from Palmer. He didn't even have to look, and it was inch perfect. He just had the instinct that that's where Estevao was going to be, and that's where the ball ended up. Fantastic from Palmer, and those two are going to work so well together because teams are going to be stuck where they go. Do they go in, you know, do they go in Mark Estevao? Do they go in Mark Cole Palmer? I think those two are going to be sensational together, and I can't wait to see it. Liam Delap, first half, had some good chances. He's a brute. He could have had a goal, but I think it was solid enough from him. Tyreek George is one that I want to talk about as well, because for me, out of the wingers that got on the pitch, he was the worst. Obviously, when you got Estevao playing on the right and you got Cole Palmer as the 10, the ball is going to go down that right-hand side, because Palmer also likes to fill into that right-hand side as well. So there was a lot of right-hand side dominance from Chelsea, which obviously didn't help Tyreek George. I think he's a good player. I think there's definitely a player in there. If I was Chelsea, I would probably let him go. I'd probably let him either on loan or sell him with a buyback clause, because I think once he develops, he's going to be a very good player. The one thing I will say about him is he doesn't really beat a man. Like you take Gittins for example, when he come on again, electric player, looks very good there. You look at that and you think to yourself, is he going to get in the team over someone like a Gittins, over Pedro Neto? No, I don't know. I think for his development, it probably would be better. But like I said, he doesn't seem to have that electricity that, like Gittins has, like Pedro Neto has. But I don't want to play down on him. He scored a mega goal for Chelsea last season, probably the one that turned our season around and helped us get top 4. But I just don't know at the moment, is he ready to, be a winger, a first-time winger, or even a squad winger for a team that is going for the Premier League season? And it's hard to say, because he is one of our own. He come through our youth system. But for me, a loan or sell him with a buyback clause, because I think eventually he will develop into a sensational player. I just don't see him getting much game time next season, especially as the next man I want to talk about is Jamie Gittins. He's fucking electric as well. Like, Chelsea have seemed to have got these players now that are just absolutely electric. The close ball control, the pace. I'm really excited about him as well. And then the score of the second goal, João Pedro, come on. Didn't really touch the ball too much, but puts the ball in the back of the net, which is what you want from a striker. And I think going into the first game of the season against Crystal Palace, I think that is going to be the number 9. I think he will start against Palace. It's going to be interesting to see what the team's going to be against AC Milan. As I said, Robert Sanchez, Reece James, Gittins, Pedro. I think these players you will see start the game. But the star of the show today was Estevao. Just electric, special, and gonna go straight to the very fucking top. And he looks special. He does look absolutely special. I think he's going to be one of these players where you're lucky to have him at Stamford Bridge. But like I said, there'll be ups, there'll be downs. But overall, what a good start for Chelsea. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, favourite, comment and subscribe. Give me your thoughts down below on who was your player of the game. Was it like me? Was it Estevao? And what's your expectations for this season? I know it's still early. Are you still a little bit worried about that left centre-back position? I don't think Chalobah was that solid there today. But that's my thoughts on the game. And I'll speak to you all again soon, which will probably be Sunday when I do my video after the AC Milan game. Until then, I'll speak to you again soon. See you later.